what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play this video, and it's
there's really three.
It's the video that CBS did not like, but in this version, I have a different version of it now. You'll get a shorter version of it. So let's go from here.
Okay, so this video here of my Rumble channel, Champlain Towers collapsed, piles were not driven as per plans. As you recall in this video, I'll talk about how in this video and multiple other videos, how there's really three, and there's groups of columns. Now, and I said that the NIST investigation shows that hammer style driven down the tech for load. That vibration frequency will cause it to settle, crack, or fracture, because here's a column here. Let's clean this up. Let's look at this diagram right here. I'll change colors. This one here, that's what they cut it even to here. And then they use a pile driver, if you will, right? Pile driver. And they start driving it to check it for settlement. The problem is they're driving into the top of the pile cap, which distributes the load to these three here. And they might get it to fracture and call that settlement. But it should be a plate load testing where you're using a heavy load is what I talk about. With that said, I made it so far, I've been shadow banned for the past few days, guys. I've been locked out. I can finally post. You guys sent me some messages about CBS News, and this is what this is going to allude to. I made it as far as Hilsheimer showing his testing. And guess what he uses? Excellent. He uses load plate testing, dead load plate testing to apply a load to distribute, see how it goes across these, I hope, to see if it distributes the load and causes these guys to settle. That's good to know. At least you'll know at what point they start settling. It does take some time, and he's got to worry about deflection of the deck also, because he put his cribbing on the deck. And the plates he's using, I'm not sure if they're wide enough. If he used some more steel going across, I'm going to look at it again. Maybe he used longer steel and then plated it. That's nice. But I think he might be too close to his zone, because the problem is if the concrete cracks, that pressure that the 135 tons, whatever you may be using, is now going to solidify the area around your load test area, making it more stable, and you might get a false high reading before movement. That's why you try to put it out the affected zone, so it would be significantly out the affected zone. So it would be over here, and then you bridge it and now load it with plates. And you use all types of calipers to see what kind of deflection you're getting here, and here, to check for settlement. And I guess you would also go that one here and here to see it bypass. Let me pause it and get us to that video. Yeah, it's got to queue up. I can't go fast with the video. I can't fast forward it. Investigations and see how. So I'm muting it now, and then I'll pause it and bring it back in. Let's see if it loads there.
We'll reveal it immediately. Is it possible after the investigation's complete that you won't know what caused the building to collapse?
I'm confident that we will, but it will take a long time.
Back in Surfside, Alan Kilsheimer told us the investigation doesn't need to take 2 more years. He was hired by the city of...
So this is what instantly when I saw this, I started thinking about making a video for you. So yeah, they're setting up the cribbing as I showed you, but it looks like it's, frankly, it's too close to the load test point. It distributes. It distributes the load test point. You know what? If deflection in the concrete doesn't happen where they're loading it, then fair game, because the concrete's not settling, no problem. But if you put your bracing across here and then your plates, and these blocks, see the concrete around it? If it settles, you're going to get a false impression that your column, your load tested area is settling, is being depressed. Okay. This matters. So it would be if you wanted to do that, you'd probably come over here, take your survey equipment, and pick marks around here to see if you got some concrete settlement going on. If you do, you've now changed the dynamics below, creating a pressure around that soil, which backfires over to backfires against you, because now it's putting confinement around your whatever this is. Maybe this is a group of 3. Let's see, where is he? This might be a parking garage area. It might be a group of 3. Grouping of 3. It might be a grouping of 9. But he's only going to go on top of the column, I believe only the column, not the piers. And that's good if he doesn't go over the piers, because the piers aren't individually loaded. They're loaded with the pile cap via the columns. So you just need to load this point here. And if you got to build it up with some steel plates, then build it up with steel plates. But for fairness, he needs to make sure that the contact pressure points across this has a similar profile as the deck. Or otherwise you're just loading it not similar. So you're loading it to just tell deflection. Okay, so let's think about that. So it's aftermarket. It's already gone now, right? It's already collapsed, and a building has collapsed on this already. I don't know what dynamics, how much more drove it down, if any at all. But you'd want to expose that pier cap and see if it's got any fractures in it. X-ray it. Do whatever you got to do to see if the pier cap is solid. Now let's let this play and go. And from
I should say pile cap.
Narration.
Pile cap, not pier cap.
Surfside hours after the collapse to conduct its own investigation.
All right, so
I always say a building talks to you if you know how to listen to it, right?
Yeah, that's right.
When you get to the trigger, I always say,
Feel it immediately.
Let's go again.
Is it possible? Back in Surfside, Alan Kilsheimer told us the investigation doesn't need to take 2 more years. He was hired by the city of Surfside hours after the collapse to conduct its own investigation.
Sorry, guys. It won't let me scrub like that.
Hired by the city of Surfside hours after the collapse to conduct its own investigation.
Directly.
when you get to the trigger, I always say a building talks to you if you know how to listen to it, right?
That's right.
It finds a way to support itself, or it finally says, I give up, I can't support it, I'll fall down.
Kilsheimer, a renowned engineer, was part of the investigation right now. How far along?
We're about 8 months behind of where I wanted to be.
That's because Kilsheimer is still negotiating with the federal investigators for permission to do his own tests on the building samples locked up in that warehouse. Is this unusual?
I've never run it.
It took until this past August before Alan Kilsheimer's condominium in the city of Surfside collapsed in the middle of the night.
Sorry, guys.
I'm trying to show you the supports.
Okay, so this took me a moment to catch this for you guys. There is what I'm talking about. And this is the point that's going to transfer the load down as you load. Here's the steel plates. So it's a known. Yeah, that's he might use hydraulics on this one. This might be just a dead load up here, and then he's going to use hydraulics to drive it to determine his force. To try to use this as something you try to lift up. This is the counter force, and he'll know the force per the hydraulics. Yeah, he's probably going to use hydraulics on this. That's my guess, as opposed to just loading it dead. Because I don't see that happening there. It's probably hydraulic test. So this is it matters still as far as that goes, but. The deflection. This looks like a concrete grinder up there. What the hell is it? And in the background, there's something with wheels and aluminum. Not sure yet. Okay, let me get back to this. Oh, so he's probably going to use hydraulics.
Team used 350 tons of steel plates to measure how much load the structural pilings at the site could handle.
This building sat there for a very long time, right? It's been there for 40 years. It's full of people for 40 years. It has cars in it for 40 years. Buildings just don't fall down.
With neither Kilsheimer or federal investigators providing answers,